Leo, welcome to your Astroflower reading for the month of February. This is, we're going to be going into your chakras, your aura, and do the tarot reading for the 4 weeks as it progresses through the flower at the end of the reading, as it were. Let's just jump straight in here. Let's get straight into where your chakras, and let's go into the root chakra here. It's very similar to, it has certain aspects of it, very similar to the overall reading, the collective reading that I did on the Sunday night, certainly on the left-hand side. So it's definitely to do with organisation, putting into place that foundation of concrete of positioning oneself, which we went into on the collective reading. On the right-hand side, there's a slight difference going on here. It's got a lot more manoeuvrability, a little bit more sort of play in it. And sort of spring in it. So there is definite movement in regards to your sort of emotions and stuff like that. Yeah, I think you're finding your feet maybe with certain people that are around you, having a moment where you're feeling a lot more at ease with the people that are around you. This is, you're coming into your summer months in this period here. So you're moving from spring to summer. So things are going to should really start moving on. I will say, though, that in all the other readings, in the second week, there seems to be some sort of anomaly going on, which I have talked about in the yearly readings, in your yearly reading, and also in the collective monthly reading as well. So there is that room for maneuver, or that space, or that flexibility within your foundations in regards to your relationships that you may need in order to sort of get through that anomaly, so it's a lot easier for you to get through. But whatever it is, even within the center of that root chakra there on the right hand side, it's very tight, it's very solid, it's definitely got focus and purpose as well. So I think you're going to have a lot of confidence within you, and with that confidence, it's going to give you the confidence to do things and go ahead and just do what you need to do in life. Follow your path, follow your karmic path, follow your mission. So there is a lot more play within you at the moment, Leo. As I said, it's coming into your summer months. It's like equivalent of May, June in the northern hemisphere, or sort of November, December in the southern hemisphere. It's got that feel to it, and I think you're up for playing at the moment, Leo. And I would. It's a good way to go. I would, be very sociable if I was you. Be very connected with your desires of what you want to do in life. Be very clear about that, because that's when it's going to help you connect with other people that are around you. And it could be a positioning in regards to, where you position with the collective that are around you in a way that sort of sets you up in a Leo is the center of it all. It's going on. It's going on. That's the sort of thing that could be happening for you, because on the sacrum, you've got the right-hand side, which is much more prominent than the left-hand side, which is quite unusual. I would say, because of the human aspect of the way we do life, and we focus a lot on administration, on money and possessions and stuff like that, we've often got the left-hand side of the sacrum, which is much more prominent than the right. And yours is opposite at the moment, and it's all about fun, basically. It's all about fun. And let's have a look at your solar plexus. It practically epitomizes the same solar plexus that we had in the collective reading. It's very strong, defined, very golden. It is the head. It is like a trumpet, like the end of a trumpet. Sometimes it looks like a daffodil, but this time with frilly edges and stuff like that. But here it's really well defined. There is an aspect of it though that plays into the heart, which is a lot more playful at the moment. So it could be a good time to meet your heart's desires for some of you. It could be a good time as well to reconfirm your love that you could have for your partner. it could be, it's just a good time for meeting people and connecting, basically, by the looks of things. Let's see what's going on in your heart. This is lovely as well. It's really nice. I really want to be a Leo this month. I really would like to be a Leo this month. Your heart chakra is full without being under pressure. So it is contentment by the looks of things. You know, if you're going through difficult times, and if you've been through difficult times and you haven't had time to lift your head up, I would suggest you lift your head up. I think you'll realise that you got a lot more going for you than you may think. Sometimes you just got to stop sort of barrowing away and just kind of stop and look and kind of going, all right, okay. And it'll help you to realise that sort of thing. It'll help you to realise that sensation of, being in being at one and in harmony with everything that is around you. And it looks like you want to play with that. It looks like you want to, you want to enjoy life. It's pushing you forward naturally within the makeup of your chakras and your chakras at least. It's there for sort of sociability. Okay, so we're moving on to the third eye and the throat chakra. This is in a very stable. This is in a very stable position. So you've got the third eye that's slightly longer than the throat chakra, and so it is. Yeah, very clear thoughts. You should be able to. It's a good time to communicate with other people. It will get things. If you've got a project to do, if you've got a business to run, it's going to be a good time to sort of say things correctly so people should understand and be clear about what they should be doing. If you're working in a job, it's going to be a good way to interact with the company that you're working with, so that can further your career path as you go forward. There's lots of aspects which is really, really nice for it all. And everything seems to be in a harmonious position, really, at the moment, apart from the sacrum. And it doesn't seem to be detrimental. It seems to be beneficial more than anything else. And maybe that sacrum, the displacement of the sacrum, is really is forcing the other chakras to basically be in a harmonious space. Because that's all about desires. That's the ego as well in the sacrum. It's what we want out of life, that sort of scenario. So it's asking everything else to be in check, as it were. Let's just see how the crown chakra's going on. It's very philosophical crown at the moment you have. So there's a lot of listening as well. There's a lot of, as I say, sort of socializing. So that's also talking as much as listening to situations. And but there is a sense of order and structure to things, and it could be order and structure in according to how we do things, or even when we do things. There's a certain punctuality in it as well, a certain rhythm that is consistent, and it comes from the confidence that you have within you, that's creating that consistent vibe that's flowing through your body. It's the best one I've seen as yet in the way of being in a harmonious place. And when you're in a harmonious place, you can then explore the opportunities with a greater ease. And this could well be the way this month here could be the month that for you, the way you position is realizing this and realizing that actually it can help you loads to be like this with the people and with the business or the projects around you at the moment. Really nice, really, beautiful energies basically. Let's just see what's going on your aura. I wouldn't have thought there's going to be any sort of major complications on that. Well, not really. But there is a certain degree of just being too influenced by the situation around you. I would just be a little bit wary of people who would want to blow your trumpet. rather than you blowing your own trumpet. You know, I don't think it's major, but there's just something there that sort of says that maybe someone's trying to benefit, riding on your coattails, as they say. So, I would just be a little bit wary about it. And I think that's what the crown chakra is talking about when it says it likes a bit of order and regularity and timing and everything like that. That's what it sort of seems like to me. But absolutely beautiful energy. Really, wholesome and relaxing. Very, very nice. Let's just go into your reading. So this is going to be week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 for your relationship and your financial sort of side, the overall energies and the karmic messages. We will be doing the 2 weeks, week 1 on both sides, and then week 2 on both sides, etc., rather than going down one side and then the other. Let's just see what's going on your overall energies for this month. Know it, be sure about it, but build that confidence. That confidence is not an ego thing, I don't think. I think it's more a case of you got confidence because you got it right. You're nailing it. That's what it feels like to me. There's a certain degree of nailing it. There's cards of it. Could you well be the messenger? This could be it. You could be riding in on your horse to pronounce the news, as it were, delivering the message to the people that are around you. And I think this comes with the persona as well, of the confidence that you have within you. People might going to listen to you. You're going to be, might have a lot of attention. There's a lot of, I think it's socializing as well. It's communication. Exactly what, it is socializing. You're having fun out there for this month by the looks of it, Leo. This runs beautifully. I'm loving this idea. Let's just see what's the karmic messages on your relationship side. Fill your boots. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy the moment, I think, is the phrase that's coming out. Enjoy the moment. It's going to be, it's a good time for you to enjoy the moment. Yeah, fall in love, man. This is really nice. It's a beautiful vibration you've got going on at the moment, Leo. Ride that wave all that way. As I said in the reading, you've got a configuration that is conducive to meeting your true love. And maybe that is your karmic mission this month. And if you're in a relationship, it could be reconfirming that love with that person. It could also be falling in love with the relationships, plural, around you. But whatever it is, it's a very harmonious and social time that you should be having at the moment. It's quite mad. Let's just see what's going on the karmic message on your financial sort of side. Building up the bank. I would save at the moment, Leo. If I was you, if you get a pay rise or whatever, or if you got a good deal on something, so you're saving money, I'd put it away for the time being. It's because you're going to need that money in the future as you come forward through March into the new projects that will be coming into your life. But I think this month here is concentrating on your progression. I think that's really important. 5 of Cups. You're not the only one to get done there. You can be your worst enemy when it comes down to finances and stuff like that, Leo. And I would just be a little bit wary of spending a little bit too much on whims and fleeting emotions and stuff like that. You might create disappointment within yourself, but also come back to that someone on your coattails scenario. That's it might be disappointed that, you know, you realise someone within your workspace has not been straight with you. And I think, you know, honesty is the key this month for you. I really do. Because it's the only thing it's the only thing that will truly protect us if you are completely honest. So, you know, we'll see what that's all about. It could be just dealing with that sort of scenario. I don't think it's massive, though. That's the thing. And it could be just a disappointment of having to say goodbye to a situation. Could be, you know, moving job. You're taking a career move in the right direction, and you've got to leave a company that you really loved. You know, it could be that as well. But, you know, let's just see what's going on in the first week here on the relationship front, and how the universe is trying to sort of influence this karmic message. Yeah, there's it's not quite a call to mission, but it's an arrival, as if you're arriving, as if you're, you know, you are here, sort of thing. You've arrived, by the looks of things. Well, yeah, manifestation. It's like you're riding in on this horse. That's what I wanted to sort of say. And as you ride in with this confidence, all of a sudden, you're going to be able to do a lot of creating within your relationships around you at the moment. And this could create that whole sort of, you know, new love that you find. And I think the universe is trying to help you to sort of start really manifesting some good connections with people that are around you. Yeah, there's one other side of it as well, which is not so nice, but it's what life is all about. You have the yin and the yang factor. It could be in a nasty way that you've got to learn to fall in love, but there's someone who's being a little bit sort of mischievous around you. That could also be that, but I don't think so. It's possible, but I don't think so. We'll see what I have to go. We'll see what's coming out in the future one. We sort of do it by week on both sides. So let's just see what's going on the financial sort of side. This is, it's a new departure. It's striving for greater heights is what I think the universe is trying to help you with. And I think in this week here, it's almost as if like you've noticed this opportunity. You're noticing an opportunity, and this could be within your workplace. This could be within your job. You've got the 10 of Wands. Yeah, are you carrying a lot? Is that what it is? I think you've got a lot. I think this is more of a case of you've done a lot of work. Might be on yourself. This might be also sort of getting qualifications and stuff like that. But you've got this capacity. You've almost got credit that you can spend in a way that is through you. You've been carrying a lot. And it's as if you've come to the end of the journey with a lot of cargo that you can sort of start trading and stuff like that. There's an opportunity here to trade. And it could be trading from one job to another on your career path. And the realization could be in that. And as I said earlier on, it may be a case that you're moving from one job to another, or you're moving from one business to doing another business. And it could be at some degree sort of disappointing for you. But it's the end of that road now of carrying all that stuff. And out that disappointment, a new cycle is happening. And in this first week, it's as if like like very much on this side, like you're riding on a horse and stuff like that you can do creation. Here is like you're starting on that journey. You know, the end and the beginning. It's like the alpha and the omega. It's the tail that meets itself, sort of scenario. So it's very similar positions, but opposing in a way positions. Let's just see what's going on the second week for you. Excuse me, I've got a runny nose. I have to get some tissue in here. There seems to be an offering here. I think this is tied into this. This is the manifestation of like an offering of a, like it could be like a meeting your new love. There could be marriage, could be moving in with someone. There seems to be some sort of commitment going on here with your relationships that are around you. On the financial sort of side here, there's something coming in very quickly. And I think the old you is quite content to move on, actually, and this thing that's coming in quite quickly is gonna help you to eliminate a lot of things that you've been carrying, feeling maybe a little bit stuck in your workplace and everything like that. So there's something coming in within this second week, and this second week has been poised as an anomaly in a way on every other sign. Let's just see what's going on here. Excuse me. There you go. You've got the Ace of Swords. So this may be an offer that comes out of the blue, actually. I'm not sure you'd even realise it was there on the surface. So it could be someone that you're meeting that sort of makes you realise a lot of things and opens possibilities that are within you and within the world that is around you. You know, on your financial sort of side, it is that sort of arrival sort of thing, this thing that's coming into you, coming towards you. And for some reason, I think the two are connected. Five of Swords. Walking away from complications, and it could well be that the past job that you've been working in, and it doesn't, I think it's a beautiful thing to stop something and start something else, or walk away from the complications of that section there. And I think in the second week, as I said in the first week, you can see these opportunities that are opening up to you in your world of finances, or your job and your business. And on the second week, you're going to start to make moves towards that new opportunity around you. And it is walking away from something that is complicated, and it probably made you disappointed. But if you look down at your feet, you're not going to see the opportunities that are in front of you. So I think here is keeping that persona, that confidence of striding forth within your financial sort of world, that I wouldn't spend anything, as I said, frivolously at the moment. I would concentrate on your career path, concentrate on your business, concentrate on getting you ahead. Because when you're in a good way, then you can share that with everyone that is around you. Let's just see what's going on the third week on the relationship side. There seems to be a gathering or coming together with friends and stuff like that. I think that's seems to be very joyous, opening up to celebrations. Really connecting with a lot of people that are around you. Let's just see what's going on the financial sort of side. I think walking away here in the second week, if you've got an opportunity to leave something or stop something and start something new, the third week is really nice. I almost want to pull the card first for that side there. It's a job offer, so that's what's coming in. I really do think this is, as I said, I think it's barreling down to you, and I think you're realizing it here when you start walking away from the situations that are around you that are making you feel bogged down. You haven't got the time for that. You know, you're in for this whole sort of connecting, networking, and stuff like that. And the anomaly for you in February is certainly on the financial sort of side of life. But there's as I said, there's something barreling down the line to you, and that's what that Knight of Cups is all about. On the other side, it's creating your home. It's feeling it ease with who you are. I think this could well be an offer that comes in for you to make certain aspects of your relationships concrete. And this could be moving in, this could be marrying, this could be organising a thing with your family or your friends, and just setting you in your place and making you feel at harmony with yourself. You've got the 2 5s over here, which goes on to the 10 here, and then you've got like 7 and 8 sort of connection up there with the wands as well. And you've got everything there. You've got wands, swords and cups. And I think it's mainly your passion that's going to lead through into the final week. But there is this sort of completion of something within you. It's the arrival of Leo, of who you are. And this is a cycle that's going to, because Pluto goes out of Capricorn and goes into Aquarius on direct sometime in March, in the beginning of March. And this is what you're setting up. This is all in accordance to the collective reading, basically. And I would really suggest you to go and see that as well. If you really want to understand a lot of the things that are going on here, you can see how this will fit into and connect with that sort of monthly collective reading as well. Let's just see what the overall outcome is on both sides here in the 4th week. On the financial side, it's happiness and getting into a groove and working with other people and getting on with this new offer, with this new plan, with this new direction. And on the relationship side, there's a very warm, passionate sort of scenario going on, and you could be really passionate about the people that are around you and appreciate all the people that are around you. Yeah, it's very warm. It's going to stimulate a lot of things. So you've got 2 aces on this side. You've got 2 5s on this side. It's a real pairing off here. A real pairing off. And it's the new and inspirational stuff is going to come from your relationship side. It's going to encourage your financial sort of side to sort of step up to the plate. And as I say, I think this is here, is like you're going to happiness and connection with other people and working on a long-term plan. So it's really, it comes out very nice to you. I think there's a certain aspect that needs to be dealt with on your financial side, and I think you're dealing with it within the first 2 weeks of February. Then after that, it's plain sailing, and you've got that vibrant energy to sort of carry you through, so it's not so much of a disappointment to you. It's just it's more of a pain in the backside. That's what it seems like to me. But whatever it is, it's going to come out at the end in a very good, defined direction for you. It's going to be so clear that you're going to be able to relax and enjoy life around you. It's really, really nice. So there you go, Leo. That was your reading for the month of February. Obviously, the collective will be linked at the end of this reading. And you'll find lots of other links in the description below. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.